A piece of poetic history with a difference. Medway's various myths and legends have been collated into a book of personal poems written by a Gillingham librarian. Her works will be familiar to anyone local to the towns and act as a great personal insight into Medway.
The first thing that inspired me to write the book was the utter surprise when I found out a number of things about the Medway area. I was born in Chatham, bred in the area and lived here for years. And I was surprised when I heard about William Blake, for example, when he visited Medway in 1780. And there's so many other interesting people like James McCudden, for example, finding out about him and the way that he wasn't just a World War I ace, he was also an engineer, a pilot, all these fascinating facts that I thought I really have to do something with them. So I think it was very important to just process those things.
The title, Fire in the Head, references the feeling of writing from the head and heart in unison. I've been lucky enough to receive a special preview copy of Sarah's book, the inspirations for which range from the historic to the very contemporary, including a nod to a popular branch of a national drinking chain. Pubs, castles, great Kentish crests, and remnants of past wars all feature, but although she's always lived in Medway, Sarah also seeks inspiration from weird and wonderful foreign objects collected in its various museums.
She's long been interested in the museum collection, and she visited us as part of a writing workshop to look at some of the more curious and unusual objects that we have in the collection, one of which has inspired one of her poems in her new book. She's particularly interested throughout the book in bringing to light some of those hidden narratives about the Medway area, the myths, the stories that perhaps don't get recorded in the conventional history books.
The book launches on the 28th of this month and hopefully will serve as another chapter in the recording of Medway's vivid history. This is Joe Dawson for Kent Current.